3 days before the wedding, his parents slid a prenup across the table like it was a warning. It was a thick stack of papers, gold embossed and icy, the kind of document meant to intimidate. His mother's smile was polite but empty, and his father didn't even try to hide the smug look on his face. I can still hear the sound it made when it hit the marble, a dull slap that told me everything I needed to know. They didn't see me as part of their family. They saw me as a problem, a risk, something to be managed. They thought they were being clever, guarding their son, their wealth, their spotless image. What they didn't realize was that I'd been protecting myself long before any of this. I met Daniel 4 years earlier at a charity gala, one of those overdone events where people pretend to care about causes they can't even pronounce. He stood out immediately, all charm and effortless confidence. I fell fast, maybe too fast. But I believed him when he said money didn't matter to him, that he wanted something real. And for a while, it really did feel real. Weekend trips to places I'd never imagined visiting. Late nights cooking in his penthouse, dancing barefoot on cold marble floors. I thought I'd found something rare, love without conditions. But looking back, the signs were always there. His mother never said my name, just a girl. His father always asked what my family did, never who I was, and every time I paid for something, Daniel flinched just a little. He didn't think I noticed. I always notice. The cracks widened 2 months before the wedding. The florist called to say the deposit didn't go through. Daniel brushed it off as a mistake. Then the jeweler called about the ring insurance, saying, "We'll need his family's signature." Not his, not ours, his family's. That's when I quietly started digging. His father's law firm handled everything. His mother's name was on every property Daniel claimed was his. All those luxuries he showed me were borrowed, funded by them. And then came the prenup, 3 days before our vows, just a formality, his mother chirped, sliding it toward me. It stripped me of everything, no rights, no claim, no protection. If things ended, I'd walk away with nothing. I smiled, signed nothing, and called my lawyer. They thought I was another girl dazzled by money. They had no idea I'd sold my company last year for $15 million, clean, quiet, and not attached to my public name. Real power doesn't need to shout. My lawyer, sharper than their entire legal team, drafted a revised prenup, fair and legal. I told Daniel's parents I'd sign theirs if they signed mine. His mother froze. His father laughed like I was joking. But Daniel looked lost, almost scared. It was the first real emotion I'd seen from him in months. That night, I decided to test everything. I left my phone recording on the kitchen counter. He came home late, smelling like scotch and something heavier, guilt. "I told you they'd push her," he slurred. "She'll sign. She's not stupid enough to walk away now." Then another voice, a woman, said, "You told me she'd sign before the wedding." And it wasn't his mother, I remember. Standing in the dark hallway, listening to them talk about me like I was a hurdle. Like my silence meant I was weak. My chest went still, then solid. The next morning, I sent the recording to his parents' family lawyer and to a reporter who'd been trying to dig up dirt on their golden boy for months. By noon, I had leverage. By evening, I had choices. When his parents called, panicked and begging to settle this quietly, I agreed. I wanted to watch their faces when everything flipped. We met at their estate. Same marble table. Same fake smiles. But this time, I didn't sit. I placed a single USB drive on the table. "I came here to sign a prenup," I said calmly. "But you need to hear what your son's really been planning." I pressed play. His voice echoed through the room, every lie, every scheme, every plan to trap me into signing and leave me with nothing. His mother's eyes widened. His father went pale. Daniel opened his mouth to speak, and I shut him down. "You wanted to protect your fortune," I told them. "Good news. I'm not touching a cent of it." Then I slid my revised contract across the table. It clearly stated that the wedding was off and anything tied to our engagement reverted to me. The house I paid for, every wedding cost I covered, the ring, all documented, all ironclad. His father tried to argue. My lawyer shut him down with calm, ruthless precision. By the time they understood how airtight it was too late. 2 days later, the story broke. Heir's fiancé walks away after scam exposed. Their perfect reputation crumbled under their own arrogance. And me? I spent what would have been my wedding day on a quiet beach in Capri, alone, free, whole. I watched the sunset and thought about how easily people mistake silence for weakness. They thought they'd embarrass me. But in the end, I didn't just walk away with more. I walked away untouchable. And that was the part they never, ever saw coming.